It's your boy, Dark Sage, back with another video. And today, I'm gonna be doing what if Naruto had the Grim Reaper's powers. But yeah, it was a lot of shit pissing me off when I was watching these what ifs. Like they're hella good. I'm not even gonna hold you. They're hella good. But like the main thing that was making me mad was how they would make like Sakura. You know what? Let's just get into the video. So, Naruto is going to be born per usual, and Minato is going to use the Reaper Death Seal. But instead of the Reaper, the Reaper takes Minato's soul, and then he goes and tries to place the seal on Naruto. But due to Kurama being there, the seal was disturbed, and Naruto sucked the power from the Reaper. That's the story I'm going with. But yeah. So Naruto would be picked up by Hiruzen. And Naruto, once he got the Reaper's powers, his hair turned black, his eyes were black, and he had no emotion on his face. But Hiruzen's like, oh boy, hell no, this nigga demonic. Yeah, he gonna have to do something, because I'm not taking care of his ass. He's demonic. And so Hiruzen basically only feeds and watches Naruto for 3 years of his life. No, 4 years of his life. And then he gives Naruto his own apartment. And in this time, Naruto has gotten the absolute shit beat out of him every day for some unknown reason. Since he was 2, minding you, he's still a little baby. So they was basically just like fucking with him. They doing shit like putting cigarettes out on Naruto's skin and shit like that. But when he turned on his 4th birthday, he got his apartment and he went in, and the whole place was rigged with explosives, and that shit blew up. And they all thought Naruto died, but Naruto went into his mindscape and he saw Kurama. And Kurama was like, kid, show no mercy to no one. They don't deserve it for what they've been doing to you. And Naruto's like, you're right. Or in his baby voice, you're right. I'm gonna fucking kill those bastards. And Kurama's like, good kid. Now, I'm gonna give you the rest of your Reaper power, because you didn't absorb it all. Because Naruto only had 50%. And Kurama absorbed the other 50%. So, Kurama gave Naruto the other 50% of his power. And Naruto says, what's your name? And Kurama says, I am Kurama, also known as the Nine-Tailed Fox. And Naruto is in the mindscape talking to Kurama and getting to know him. And then he wakes back up in the real world when Kurama notices that somebody's trying to poison him. And this is when Naruto's like, alright, yeah. Let's just let it happen and I'll heal on my own. And so they poison Naruto, and the poison doesn't work, and they're heavily mad because like they wanted to kill him, but Naruto's like, boy, hell nah. And so Naruto, no, we're gonna have a 2 year. Damn, that voice crack. We're gonna have a 2 year time skip to when Naruto is 6 years old, because I think this is when he is able to start the academy. And so Naruto goes in, and everybody looking at him like he weird, because Naruto has black hair, black eyes, and they think he an Uchiha at first, but then Sasuke's like, he's no Uchiha. I've never seen him around the compound. And you have to know, this is before the Uchiha massacre. So Sasuke's like, I haven't seen him around the compound. And one kid's like, that's the nine-tailed demon that my mom told me to stay away from. And Kurama's basically laughing at Naruto's mindscape, like, man, fuck these little kids, bro. And then Sakura is basically already fangirling over Sasuke, like, first day fangirl. But, Ino is not gonna be a fangirl in this one, because, like, I have respect for Ino now. But, Sakura and a bunch of other girls are surrounding Sasuke and basically fangirling over him. And Naruto, basically, this is Naruto's fit. Like, this is Naruto's outfit. Like, he wears, like, he basically has this on, but with a miniature scythe on his back. So, like, the scythe is, like, kid-sized, so that Naruto can use it. And Naruto basically goes to sit down, and Sasuke is like, hey, give me that scythe. And Uchiha should be able to use it, not you. You're just a little demon brat. And Naruto's like, if you ask for my scythe again, I will beat the absolute fuck out of you. Then curb stomp you. And then I will cut your head off and hang it on a post for everybody to see what happens if they ask for my scythe. And this shakes a lot of people. Like, Naruto, after saying that, leaves a lot of people shook, and they're like, yup, it's official. This nigga weird. He is a demon. Shit, let's be mean to him more. That's basically all of their mindset. But Naruto basically makes 3 friends. Shikamaru, Choji, and Ino. And we're gonna add Shino and Hinata in there, just cause. Like, fuck everybody else. But those are his friends, and I'm sorry, y'all, but Naruto's gonna get, absolutely hoed a lot. She's gonna get hoed. And so Sakura, after Naruto basically denies Sasuke's request for his scythe, Sakura basically goes up to Naruto and is basically like, give him your scythe. You're not fit to wield it. You're just a snot-nosed demon brat that everybody hates. And that's why we all torture you, you damn demon. I'm working on my Sakura voice. But, Naruto's like, ha ha. Nah, but he like, alright, I guess you didn't learn from the first time. So Naruto stands up, and he hands Sakura his scythe. And then the scythe basically touches Sakura, and she can't hold it. It's like Thor's hammer. And so they're all like, what'd you do to your scythe? And Naruto's like, don't worry about it. Just know your bitch ass can't hold it. And Sakura goes to punch Naruto. But Naruto grabs her hand, breaks it, and then grabs her by the face, gets his scythe, and cuts 3 of her fingers off. And says, next time, I'll cut your arm off instead. And everybody's scared except for, his friends, because they're like, fuck that bitch. She deserved it. But everybody's shook. And Sakura's on the ground screaming and crying. And Naruto's like, alright, man. Stop bitching and moaning. And I'll put your fingers back on. And she stops crying or whatever. And Naruto attaches her fingers back on. And basically heals her hand. And now I'm going to give you a rundown of Naruto's abilities. Naruto has black demonic fire. He has the ability to shapeshift, because, why not? He has demonic chains. He has a scythe that is basically too heavy for anybody to hold. If you look into his eyes, he can take your soul. Oh shit. If he wants to, if he touches you, cause he absorbed the Shinigami. If he touches you in your stomach, or if he touches you on your stomach, you're gonna die. Like, a large seal is gonna be placed across your body, and you're gonna explode, basically. Because it's like a death seal. And he's basically, he has basically been training with Kurama for the 2-year time skip that I did. So he's good at fighting, and he knows a lot of jutsu. So basically right now, I'd say Naruto is overpowered as fuck, so he's probably Kage level or higher, just because, his Grim Reaper powers. And Naruto shows no compassion to nobody, except for his friends, because, he's starting to get fond of them. And Sakura gets her fingers back and goes to sit down, and she's like, that didn't even hurt, like the whiny bitch she is. Oh god, I'm cussing a lot. Let me relax. It's like I just hate Sakura so much. No. Put down in the comment section if you hate Sakura. Like this video if you hate Sakura. Like I hate her so much, it's astounding. But she sits down and continues to bitch and moan. Cause she's an absolute bitch. But then Iruka walks in and they get started with class. They basically go outside and they throw shuriken. Naruto basically, he misses on purpose, so he only gets one dead in the middle, and the other 2 hit random places. And then Sasuke, he hits all 3 of them dead in the middle, and he basically is like, yeah, Naruto, I beat you. And Naruto's like, man, get your bitch ass on somewhere. And this is before the Uchiha massacre, so Sasuke's not the emo little fuck he is. But after they throw the shuriken, they go to sparring. And Naruto and Sasuke have their fight. And Naruto is basically taking it light and just fighting Sasuke, and he lets him win. But Iruka could tell something was wrong, because Naruto was being friendly towards Sasuke. Because Naruto already knew. Oh, and by the way, Naruto gets stronger off of each soul he collects. So if he collects strong souls, he's gonna get hella strong. Like, a 10 times power boost if he collects a strong soul. And he's finna... Never mind. I won't spoil it. But, Naruto basically lets Sasuke win. And Iruka's like, this nigga's a fucking demon. I know good and damn well Sasuke can't beat his ass. So he knew something was up. And from right here, we're going to have a 1-year time skip. And Sasuke, Naruto, and the rest of their class is now 7 years old. And I fucked up the age. We're gonna say now, fuck it. We're gonna say Naruto went into the academy when he was 8. And now he's 9. Because it's a 1-year time skip, and I fucked up the ages that they were supposed to go to the academy. But who gives a fuck, really? So, Naruto, after the 1-year time skip, Naruto's like, oh, fuck. Well, this is the day. The Uchiha massacre will happen. And basically, it happens in Sasuke's guard. And Naruto basically goes to the Uchiha compound. It's like, good. The souls haven't left their bodies completely yet. And so Naruto basically goes around and he sucks the souls out of the dead corpses, because, like, he doesn't give a fuck. And he gets a immense power boost. And I do mean immense. And Naruto's like, delightful. And then he goes home. He sees Sasuke lying on the ground. He's like, man, I don't give a fuck. And he goes home. And by this time, Naruto has gotten really sick. Like he is having massive headaches. And his eyes are always swollen. And Kurama starts chuckling. And Naruto's like, what the fuck are you laughing at, you damn fox? And Kurama's like, you know you fucked up, right? And Naruto's like, what do you mean? You took a whole bunch of Uchiha souls and didn't think you were gonna get the Sharingan? And Naruto's like, oh shit, bruh. I'm fucked. And so he basically unlocks the Sharingan and goes into his the mindscape, and it's like, Kurama, I need your help. And he looks at Kurama with the eyes, and Kurama's like, never look at me with the Sharingan eyes ever again. Am I understood? And Naruto says, damn, nigga, alright, I won't look at your eyes. Relax, I won't look at you with the eyes. And Naruto says, can you at least help me turn them off and on? And Kurama says, alright, just take the chakra out your eyes and you'll be alright. And so Naruto does so. And yeah, his basically black eyes come back. And so when he gets out of his mindscape, a bunch of Ambu come there because they don't know about the Uchiha massacre. So they bring Naruto to Naruto's gone. So they bring Sasuke to the Hokage. And the Ambu were like, what do you want us to do with him, Lord Third? And Hiruzen says, just leave him in his house. He's the last Uchiha. He will be our pride and joy. Unlike that other uncultured swine of a demon. Obviously, he's talking about Naruto. But, they basically put Sasuke back in his house. And he goes to sleep. Now we go to the next day when they all go back to the academy. And Sasuke's personality has completely changed. He has awakened his Sharingan. He's an emo bastard and he's hella cocky. Like beyond God level cocky. But they go to school and Sasuke demands Naruto gives him his scythe. And Naruto's like, bro, not this again. I'm not giving you my scythe. And Sasuke looks at him with the Sharingan. And Naruto's like, what the... nigga, what's that supposed to mean? Nigga, I got those too. And he activates his Sharingan. And Sasuke gets absolutely pissed. Like, he's pissed. And he attacks Naruto. And Naruto's like... No, and Sakura's like... Go Sasuke! Go Sasuke! And all of the other girls in the class are screaming, go Sasuke, because they know Sasuke can beat his ass, which is untrue. But all of Naruto's friends, like Hinata, Shino, Ino, Choji, Shikamaru, they're all like, go Naruto, you can beat his ass. And it's a quick fight, and I do mean a quick fight. Naruto gets absolutely shit on. I'm sorry, I know. But Naruto gets shitted on with like a couple of punches. And Sasuke's basically beating his ass until Naruto's like, alright, I've had enough of this. And says, I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop. I can't hold back anymore. And Naruto takes off all of his seals. Because he had training seals on him. Because he didn't have the physical strength to wield his scythe at first. So he started training with weights on. And so Naruto basically takes the seals and the weights off. And is like, alright, man. I'm gonna fucking end you. Because he had on like 1,000-pound weights. Because like he's the Grim Reaper and you know, that's like the heaviest shit. And he's like, alright bro, I'm finna fucking kill your ass. And Naruto fucking hits Sasuke with a quick left and then a right. And then when Sasuke's stumbling back, Naruto grabs his head and knees him in the face. Then summons a chain and wraps Sasuke in the chain and says, which body part do you want me to cut off first? Because you're going to lose one today. And Sasuke says, shut the hell up. And activates his Tutomoe Sharingan because he's in a dire situation. And puts Naruto, or tries to put Naruto in a genjutsu. And Naruto's like, man, fuck nigga, that don't work on me. Try it again. And Sasuke basically keeps trying and to put Naruto in a genjutsu. And his eyes start to bleed and he passes out. Well, he passes out from loss of air, but his eyes also starts to bleed. Because Naruto's chains were wrapped around this nigga tight. And he couldn't breathe. So, everybody's like, "What'd you do to Sasuke? His eyes are bleeding. Blah 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 blah. Help him." And Sakura steamed. She has a fat ass vein popping out her head, and she runs over to Naruto, and punches him square in the jaw with all of her force. And like at the angle she punched him, it like hit him in the nose, and his nose. Oh shit, Corona. Hold on. Alright, y'all, sorry, but I'm back. Some, I don't know what it was, but it flew in my mouth. Pause, I'm so sorry, pause. That was hella gay. I should have rethought that. But, Naruto's nose starts bleeding, and Naruto freaks out, because he's never seen his own blood. And he's like, what is this? What is this liquid? And, well, he doesn't remember seeing his own blood. Like, the last time he saw his own blood was, like, when he was, like, a little baby. And, you know, you're not remembering that shit, so. Sakura's like, it's blood, you idiot. And if you keep messing with Sasuke, I'm gonna kick your ass. And, like, she keeps punching Naruto. And Naruto's like, please stop. He asked her 3 times to stop. And Sakura didn't stop. So, he activated a torture genjutsu. Like the one Itachi put Kakashi in when Kakashi was strapped to the cross, and Itachi was basically stabbing him with all those spears. Naruto basically does that to Sakura and lets her out an hour later when Iruka arrives. And Iruka's like, okay, so we have a passed out Sasuke with bleeding eyes and Sakura lying passed out on the ground in a genjutsu, most likely, because he can sense like genjutsu be activated. And he's like, okay, Naruto, that's enough. And Naruto lets her out, and she gets back up and starts to breathe. It's like, boy, hell no. I can't even fathom his amount of power. And she basically says all of that and then goes to sit down. But I mean, her fangirlism still arises over the torture. So she basically goes sitting by Sasuke and hugging on him. And Iruka's like, alright, fuck y'all. Let's get the lesson started. And they basically go through school and then they leave. And we're going to have a time skip to the end of the academy. And this is where they'll be fighting for Rookie of the Year. At this time, Naruto has already gotten his Mangekyou Sharingan. How, you may ask? By the second year, Naruto graduated early. But on his first mission, both of his teammates were killed in cold blood. Well, they were killed and tortured right before his eyes in cold blood. And Naruto couldn't move because he had an immense strain on his body due to his power like evolving, and he couldn't move. So he just stood there. But he had Kurama put like a defensive barrier around him so that like nobody could harm him. Because if somebody did harm Naruto, he'd be pissed and probably destroy the world. But yeah, Kurama does that, and Naruto awakens his Mangekyou. And so we cut back to when they're fighting for Rookie of the Year. Sasuke steps up and Naruto steps up, and this is finna be a quick ass fight. So Sasuke runs after Naruto, And Naruto body flickers behind Sasuke and chops him in the neck. And Sasuke's passed out. End of the fight. Naruto's Rookie of the Year. And damn, I've said and so many times I can't even count. But I'm gonna end it off right here and go to sleep because it is 12:39 and I have school in the morning. So, bye.